to define your target so we know what you're going after. Okay, so number one is you're going to take out a form, and it's showing on the screen now, and the first thing you want to know is what is your target event. Then what date will your target competition start? What's your goal? What's your ultimate goal? How much progress do you want to make? We normally suggest between 2.5% and 5%. And you can go online at fluidmechanics.net, and you can go on our online training program. You can go into what's called the FM time zone. And inside there, it helps you set your goals. It's fantastic. Again, 2.5% to 5% per year of training is considered good progress. So it's really important to know what you're trying to do. You can also get time splits in there, which will tell you exactly how fast to swim on every lap. Okay. Next question, have you run your time splits? And that's where you get that again. Go to fluidmechanics.net, go to our online training. After that, you want to create a race map. And the race map, again, is where you break all this down into, it's fun, so you can see how fast it should take you to get off the starting block. And how fast should it take you to get from the starting block to your breakout? How fast should it take you to get from the breakout, and how fast should you cycle down the pool, right, for every cycle? So let's say it's 1.3 seconds is how fast you want to cycle. Well, as soon as you know how fast you want to cycle, guess what? You just found out how fast you got to do your push-ups and your sit-ups and things like this. So you want to train your muscle to contract at that rate. And then when you're doing a flip turn, right, you want to say, okay, how fast is that? Or if you're doing a breast turn or a back turn, right, how fast do I need to get from this point back to this point? And then it's going to also give you a breakout time. So you want to do that race map so you really know exactly what you're trying to achieve. So you're training to get that accomplished. Right? So then once you have that, you can use what's called a tempo trainer. Once you have your cycle rate, and you can use that tempo trainer, and you put the tempo trainer in, it acts like a metronome in your you just put it in your cap, and it acts as a metronome, and it goes beep, beep, beep. So if you're swimming freestyle, it's beep, beep. That's your cycles, right? How fast? If it's 1.3 seconds, it'll cycle you at 1.3 seconds. You just got to keep up with it, okay? And so that's the idea. So that race map is so important. After that, you're going to write, and it's going to help you say how many cycles will you take per lap, and that's going to be the real thing, right? It's cycle count plus cycle rate is going to give you an idea of how fast you're going to swim. It's very important. And then once you have that, how fast will you need to cycle to achieve your race goal? Right, so that'll tell you exactly how fast, so how many, and then how fast. Have you created a seasonal plan for your in-water training? You'll need that too. One thing you probably would be able to know is what date you'll start your in-water training program, because you'll need to know that. And then what date you're going to want to start your in-water training taper. So that's, again, these tools will help you tremendously to understand that. And that's what we'll be helping you with, all this information as we go along. What date will you start your strength training program? And when will you begin your strength taper? Because these are very important, because they have to dovetail together with your in-water training program. And as I mentioned, Fluid Mechanics has tools online that we can help you with to help you really get that down, so you know exactly when you need to do the transitions, when you need to do your tapers, when they need to end, so you have a really clear plan on how to get this done.